Hello everybody, mean, green, and in between. My name is Bad Pokemon Player, and today I'm ranking every Pokemon game on a scale that includes Mainline and a couple of side games, because I have opinions, and I will share them. You can suck it. Okay, so, we've got S tier for the best, A tier for really good, B tier is for it's pretty good, C is for like, middle of the road. Not the greatest, not the worst. Would I pick it first? No. Would I pick it last? No. D tier is meh. It's really bland of a game. I don't really care about it. But, you know, what are you gonna do, right? E is this game sucks. I don't like it. But it's definitely not anywhere near close to F tier. These games are the absolute worst. I will never play them again, and I hate them with all of my being. And then there's have not played, which there will be a couple of these that people are going to hate that I put in, but I digress. I do not care. They are my games. These are my choices. So, suck it. Now, starting off, we've got Pokemon Pokemon Red and Blue. I have not played these games, and there's a reason for that. It is because I played Fire Red and Leaf Green. Now, Fire Red and Leaf Green are going to go in B tier. They go in B tier because when I played these games the first time, while ago, I never really got the feeling for them. Actually, I take that back. They're gonna go in C tier. Same reasoning. I never got that feeling for them, but they were still nostalgic in their own right. They were fun for me, but I never enjoyed them to the fullest as I did other future games, and that's probably because I was born at a horrible time for Pokemon games, but Pokemon Yellow, I also never played, so that's going to go there. Same with Gold and Silver, that's because I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. These games were amazing. I adored these games. I picked Heart Gold for my first game, and when I played Heart Gold, I picked Chikorita as my starter. And while I know a lot of people hate Chikorita for some reason, I didn't play Generation 2 for the challenge. I picked Chikorita because it was a cute little green dinosaur, and my biggest threat in that game was not Whitney. Whitney got blown a bit. Was not ideal. My biggest issue was Claire. Claire sucked. And with the reading capacity that I had at that current time, I didn't understand that I needed to go to Dragon's Den. So I didn't actually end up beating my copy of Heart Gold until 2 years ago. So, very long time after I'd gotten the game. Now, Crystal, I also never played this. I really gotta pay attention. I never played Ruby or Sapphire. It's because I played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I did, however, play Emerald. Emerald's going in F tier, and that is for the simple reason of when I played Emerald, my Poochyena that attacked was shiny, and so I reset my game and put it away. I have never touched it since, and I do not plan on doing so ever again. I never played XD. No. I played XD for a little bit. I haven't finished it yet. I plan on it, but that is not a here or there conversation. It's not something I'm going to film, but whatever. Diamond and Pearl are going straight in S tier. These games were fantastic. And there's two game series that will surpass it in the future, and I will talk about those when I get there. Diamond and Pearl, however, get that bonus because they were the second games that I played. I played Pearl First, I never cared for Dialga. I don't care for it now. However, Palkia is just the cutest guy. And they did not massacre my boy. He looks absolutely peak in Generation 8 or whatever. Yeah, Gen 8. Origin form Palkia looks fantastic. I will die on that hill. He looks amazing. I love him so much. Platinum, while it did add a lot of quality of life, I never actually finished my copy of Platinum. I played it for a bit, but never ended up finishing it. So that's a bit of a me problem. That's really my fault. Platinum was a lot of fun from what I did play, and here we go. These are my favorite Pokemon games of all time. You cannot tell me that anything is better than Black and White. The story is fantastic. The characters are so amazing. I adore the Pokemon designs. Oshawott is the second best water starter, only beaten out by Squirtle, and that's saying something, because Oshawott is adorable. I'm so happy we got Hisuian Samurott. Hisuian Samurott was so cool. When Legends Arceus came out and they revealed the starters were going to be old starter Pokemon, I saw Oshawott. I killed Cyndaquil and Rowlet to get out of the way, and I picked that little otter with every ounce of my being. Black 2 and White 2, those are really good games. Same things about Black and White. They looked fantastic. The characters were great. The story was not there, guys. Now that could just be a me issue. I'm not the smartest, so the story did confuse me a bit. Pokemon X and Y, these games are fantastic. Actually, you know what? They're gonna go in S tier. The reason I say they're fantastic is because they are beautiful. I don't care what anyone says about the 3D models. I get it, some of them look janky. Shiny Gengar could be absolutely fixed. Their saturations are off, and the story is so-so. I think the game is beautiful. I think the characters are really fun. I love Tierno. Tierno was so funny. Just watching that guy dance around and doing his own thing. Great guy. So they're going in S tier. I don't care what anyone else says. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Remember those B tier? They're not A tier material. They're definitely not S, but they're also not C. They're like pretty good. I like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but they kind of ruined the experience because I played these and then I played Emerald. Big mistake there. I played Alpha Sapphire, but Alpha Sapphire was a lot of fun for me, but I also hated traveling around until I got the ability to ride on Latias, which I'll admit wasn't very far in the story, so like, oh well. They were a lot of fun. My kind of games, honestly. Pokemon Sun and Moon. I liked Sun and Moon. They aren't my favorites of these, but they're also not down your garbage slot. Sun and Moon is really good, but their story is janky, to say the best. I know I have that critique for a couple of games, but the characters are so-so. I do, however, adore Lusamine. Lusamine is so much fun. She is girl boss. You know what? You can have it, because I think you can have it. I mean, you could serve. You could serve it. Whoops. She could serve it. That girl. That woman is shredding everything she touches. The Pokemon trapped in ice. Girl, you can do that to me if it means you can take me out for dinner afterwards. I mean, shit, I'm a simple man. I mean, do what she wants me. Guzma can also get it. Yes, Guzma. Love that guy. He's my derpy prince. I love him so much. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they are going to go into A tier, and that's because of the Rocket After story. And the Ultra Necrozma fight. Oh man, that thing was horrifying, but so good. I, to this day, have no idea where Pokemon came up with the idea for a giant, like, yellowish dragon that eats the world's suns. It's chef's kiss. I love the idea. It is so amazing. Like, it's really dark, too. They just kill those planets. These aren't going to go in F tier, but they are definitely going into E tier, because I do not like these games. These games were fun for me when I was younger. Now that I've gotten older, I cannot stand them. Their throwing mechanics, awful. Finding shiny Pokemon is pretty easy in them, but I also sold these games, so that's my bad. I don't like them because the focus on these two, and what I mean by that is Pikachu obviously is the mascot, like, you're the big guy. Why Eevee? You could have picked any other Pokemon, you picked Eevee. Like, dude, I would have preferred, let's go Poliwhirl and Pikachu. At least then it's double P. It's a PP. Nope. No, not PP. Maybe EP is fine. Oh, they're EP. Yep, they're EP. Okay, never mind. That's actually pretty good. I like that. They're not going up though. Sword and Shield is going into D tier. It's very difficult for me to explain. I do like these games. They're less than middle of the road though. I was kind of disappointed with how some of the models looked in Galar. I hated that. Oh yeah, you want music? Go to this random NPC that you have no idea about? Like, really? Are you serious? This game also has the most BS evolution. I have no idea how anyone figured out how Galarian Yamask was transformed into Rodriguez. Horrible. What do you mean I gotta take a certain amount of damage and then go underneath an arch and then it will evolve? Who figured that out? That's horrible. Horrible. I hate it. But I will give it this. For what it lacked in story and design, in like some of the models, it definitely made for up with some of the designs of the Pokemon, like Phalanx and Cubfu. Dude, Cubfu is just the cutest little thing. Phalanx is just 5 little guys. They're adorable. I love them so much. They're just the cutest little guys. Scarlet and Violet, these are going to go in B tier, and that's controversial, I'm sure. The game, right off jump, so janky. I don't have a Switch 2, so even for me, it's janky as all hell. However, what it has in jankiness, it makes up for in story, for, obviously, designs for the Pokemon, like, and some of the names of the Pokemon, like Smoliv and Lechonk. Lechonk. Lechonk is just the cutest little porky pig. I think that's what I named my first. My favorite though, my favorite design out of all of them has gotta be Meowscarada. Meowscarada is just so good. It's this cute little, not, well, I guess not little, it's like 4 feet tall or something. It's this big magician that can shoot cactus bombs. Are you serious? That's what you're gonna give me? Obviously I'm gonna like it. Are you kidding me? Like, beautiful designs. If the game was less janky and maybe had a shiny sound, I would love it a whole lot more, but it is lacking those, so it does lose A tier for me because of its debuffs, but it's definitely not C tier. These are definitely good games. These games get straight to F. I hated these games. Burning Passion, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl, horrible. They look awful. The Pokemon are stale. Like, are you kidding me? You're gonna introduce the following mechanic, and instead of, I understand not making them normal size, like Wailord would take up the entire screen. So like some of the Pokemon being shrunk down, sure. But you couldn't afford to make Dragonair its normal size. Why not? Like, some of the Pokemon they shrunk down make absolutely no sense. Don't get me started with their little playful animations. Those things are cute, don't get me wrong. But some Pokemon need to not have some of those as options. Dialga slowly pokes you in the chest. Oh, thanks! My entire torso is gone. Giratina hides behind you. Oh, Giratina. Oh, you big baby. You're like 20 times my size. How are you hiding behind me? The story was pretty much Diamond and Pearls, but so, my god, they massacred Cynthia. She was a beautiful woman and got transformed into whatever that chibi abomination is. Legends Arceus is going to get S tier, and I love the characters, I love the designs, I love the story, I love the visuals. Every area I go to makes me feel like I'm looking at a painting. Coronet Highlands, beautiful. Alabaster Icelands, while there is obviously a lot of white, it's the Icelands. There's gonna be a lot of white. Hang on. It also allows beauty through very limited art. Like, simplicity is beauty in its own sense. Also, this game introduced my favorite Twink, Volo, and Kogita. Mommy! What? Somebody said that? I didn't hear any of that. What? Who said that? Oh, wait, hang on. Where did I put... These games are actually going to get a boost up because they have Flannery in it. And Flannery uses the most based Pokemon, Torkoal, so Flannery gets boosted up. Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm gonna put ZA... I'm gonna put ZA in S tier, actually. And the reason I'm putting it in S tier is because, while it's surely no Black and White or Diamond and Pearl, or Legends Arceus for that fact. Legends ZA has that chef's kiss. It's got beauty with Jasant. It's got Laban. It's got it's got Corbo. Daddy? What? Who said that? Wow, there's a ghost in here. That's freaky. Man, that's weird. But Luio City, I hear a lot of people complaining. Well, the building's balconies are flat. Yeah. You think Pokemon's going to have the resources to not fly Also, imagine you're trying to jump building to building and you miss and then you get stuck on a random balcony. What are you gonna do then? Because then you have to take out your map warp. What if you're making really difficult jumps for a side quest or something? That's just stupid. Nobody's gonna like that. The flat balconies provides a little bit of extra leniency with what you do in the game. Another great example is the colors of the game. Well, obviously, I don't think, aside from Megas, we didn't get any new Pokemon from ZA, but it didn't need to. The animations, the colors of the Pokemon, did I already say the animations? I think I did. Whatever. Keep that in the video editor! I am the editor! It's just so pretty. Something nice to look at while you're just enjoying your time. And, well, obviously, I'm no expert on what's perfect and what's not. Like, Jasonth, for example. She's so over-the-top cutesy and terrifying. I adore her. I also adore Tawny. I never got Urbane, but Tawny, she's so dopey. That is the best way I can describe her, and I love her for it. I love one of my favorite scenes in the entire game is during the DLC when Corbo is like, "Oh well, you guys didn't borrow money from us," and somebody was like, "We didn't borrow money from you guys again," and then Corbo's like, "No, nobody would be stupid enough to borrow money from us again. Tawny's with you, right?" And then Tawny's just got this, she got that I show speech face where she's like, "I deserve that one. That was my fault. Yep. I, in fact, do deserve one jab because of that entire situation." And that's great. I adore that for her character. Now, I guess that's technically the end of the tier list, but I have no idea how to end the video. So, let me end it with this. This is my first video, and I'm so very thankful that you chose to watch this. Whether you're one of my friends who is reviewing the video, or you're one of the people who is watching it for the sake of it popped up on my feed, and I don't really care what I watch right now. This is Bad Pokemon Player, the bisexual bitch, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, ciao, sayonara, and have a wonderful night, morning, or afternoon.